Let's start with number 10, Tales of Demons and Gods. Our boy Ni Li dies fighting demon beasts and wakes up back in his 13-year-old body. But here's the kicker. He remembers everything from his previous life. Imagine being stuck in middle school again, but knowing exactly which stocks to invest in. Except, instead of money, it's cultivation techniques and how to not get eaten by monsters. Ni Li basically speedruns his way to becoming overpowered, while everyone else is still figuring out how to throw a proper punch. This is Emmaverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Coming in at number 9 is Return of the Blossoming Blade. This one hits different because our main character doesn't just get stronger. He gets to rebuild his entire sect from scratch. Picture this. You die as a legendary warrior, then wake up in a body belonging to someone from your old sect that's now basically a joke. It's like inheriting your grandfather's once famous restaurant that now only serves burnt toast, but you remember all the secret recipes. The emotional weight here is real, folks. Number 8 brings us Rebirth of the Urban Immortal Cultivator. Chen Fan was an immortal cultivator who got backstabbed harder than Caesar, but then he wakes up in his teenage body on modern Earth. This guy literally brings ancient cultivation to the modern world. Imagine explaining to your physics teacher that gravity is just a suggestion when you can fly. The culture clash between ancient wisdom and smartphones makes this one hilarious. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation takes the 7th spot, and let me tell you, Wei Wuxian's story is a roller coaster. He dies as the most feared demonic cultivator, then gets stuffed into someone else's body. But here's the twist. Everyone thinks he's this other guy, so he has to play along while secretly being the person they all feared. It's like being a reformed villain going undercover in your own story. At number 6, we have the King of Blaze. This one's all about fire cultivation, and when our MC gets his second chance, he comes back knowing exactly how to manipulate flames like he's some kind of supernatural chef. The power progression is satisfying because you watch him go from barely lighting a candle to literally becoming a human flamethrower who could probably grill a perfect steak just by looking at it. The Rebirth of the Demon God claims the 5th position, and this is where things get spicy. Our protagonist was literally a demon god, not just powerful, but divine level powerful. Getting reincarnated means he has to climb back to godhood, but this time, he knows all the shortcuts. It's like playing a video game on New Game Plus mode, where you keep all your knowledge, but have to earn your levels again. Number 4 is Wandering Warrior of Wudang. This story focuses on martial arts mastery, and our MC gets reborn with all his Wudang sect knowledge intact. The fighting scenes are incredible because he's basically a martial arts professor stuck in a student's body. Imagine being a black belt forced to start over as a white belt, except you remember every technique and can probably teach the instructor a thing or two. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Immortal Executioner, Rebirth of the Strongest Soul. The title says it all. This guy was an executioner for immortals, which is probably the most metal job description ever. When he gets reincarnated, he brings all that experience with him. He's basically the Grim Reaper with a second chance at life, and watching him navigate his new existence while being absurdly powerful is pure entertainment. Our runner-up at number 2 is Renegade Immortal. Wang Lin's journey is epic because he doesn't just get reincarnated. He transforms from a weak cultivator into someone who literally defies heaven itself. His character development is insane. He goes from being the kid who gets picked last in cultivation class to someone who makes gods nervous. The power scaling in this one will give you whiplash. And finally, claiming the number 1 spot, Rebirth of the Strongest Sword God. Yifeng dies as a top-tier player in a virtual reality game and gets sent back in time to when the game first launched. But here's the genius part. The game world is becoming reality, so his gaming knowledge becomes actual survival skills. It's every gamer's dream, knowing all the best strategies, secret locations, and optimal builds before anyone else even knows the game exists. What makes this one special is how it blends gaming culture with cultivation. Yifeng doesn't just know sword techniques, he understands game mechanics, economics, and guild management. He's basically min-maxing reality itself. Watching him dominate not just in combat, but in business and politics using gamer logic is absolutely brilliant. The best part about all these stories is how they handle the overpowered but starting over concept differently. Some focus on revenge, others on redemption, and a few are just about the pure joy of being ridiculously strong. They all tap into that universal fantasy of getting a do-over with all your current knowledge intact. What really hooks readers is seeing these characters navigate their new lives. They have to balance being incredibly knowledgeable with not seeming suspicious. It's like being an adult stuck in a kid's body. You know so much more than you should, but you can't just drop advanced calculus knowledge in your elementary math class without raising some eyebrows. These Manhua prove that the reincarnation genre isn't just about power fantasy. Though let's be honest, that's a big part of it. They're about second chances, growth, and the satisfaction of watching someone who knows exactly what they're doing absolutely dominate their circumstances. Whether you're into modern settings, ancient cultivation worlds, or virtual reality becoming real life, this list has something for everyone. Each of these stories offers that perfect blend of overpowered protagonists and engaging storytelling that keeps you binge reading until 3 a.m. wondering where your life went. So which one caught your attention? Are you team modern cultivation, ancient sect rebuilding, or virtual reality mastery? Drop your favorites in the comments. And remember, in the world of Manhua, dying is just the beginning of your real adventure.